Indira Gandhi National Open University presents a program for Certificate in Communication Skills for BPO, ITES and related sectors. Course title English Proficiency, Course Code BCSSI 002 Block 2. We bring you now a discussion on Speaking Skills Part 1 for BPO, ITES and related sectors. The participants are Lalima Aneja Dang, Akanksha Kochar, Amit Sethi and Sushant Malhotra.
Speaking effectively is the key to success in the business process outsourcing industry. You need to learn to interact with people over the telephone and face-to-face interactions. The way you speak conveys a lot of information about your education and professional competence. Today, we are going to learn how to speak your way to success.
And after the listening skills, now let us move on to Block 2 that deals with speaking skills. Here, you are going to listen to a few conversations. Listen carefully and follow the instructions given in your workbook. Now, refer to section 1.2, Structure of a Conversation. And now, you will listen to a conversation at the reception desk.
Good morning, sir. Can I help you?
Good morning. Yes, I have an appointment with Mrs. Singh at 10 today.
Your name, sir?
Oh, I'm Podwal, Anil Podwal from Z to Z.
Ah, here it is. Please take the lift to the second floor, sir. I'll call and inform Mrs. Singh that you're on your way. She's waiting for you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Now let us refer to Lesson 1, Section 1.2.2.1. There are few rules to be followed when taking turns. The first one is relevance. What you say should be relevant to what has previously been said. Now listen. Hello, Miss Megera. Did you have a good flight?
Hello, Raji. Yes, I did. And they served a good meal.
Oh, good. Would you like a cup of coffee?
They say coffee was first grown in Arabia.
Really? Black or white?
Aren't they dull colors? I prefer a warm red or pink.
A cup of tea, perhaps.
I wonder what "not for all the tea in China" means.
Ah, here's Mr. D'Souza, our chief. And now let us refer to Unit 1, Section 1.2.2.1, Part B, Introducing a New Topic. When a new topic has to be introduced, signal words, phrases are used. Now, let us listen to a conversation.
Good morning, Mr. Oja. Please, sit down.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma'am.
Well, Mr. Oja, I see that you have a degree in management, but you started your studies in electronics, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
Then why did you shift from electronics to management?
I thought I'd have better opportunities to develop my career.
So you studied in Pune, huh?
Yes, sir.
By the way, Mr. Oja, did you ever think of doing your management course in Ahmedabad?
I'd have liked to, but for personal reasons, I couldn't.
Now, moving on. Can you tell me what your personal ambition in life is? Is there anything else you would like to ask him, Miss Basu?
No, nothing. Isn't it lunchtime, Mr. Singh?
Oh yes, it is. That reminds me. Lunch has been arranged in the canteen for all candidates. Have a lunch before you go, Mr. Oja. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Yes, indeed. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Track T1. Now let us go to Lesson 1 of the Workbook 2A. Let us listen to the example first.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a waterproof watch.
First, ice cream parlor. Conversation between two friends.
Hi, Sonu. How are you?
Fine, thank you. And you?
Not bad. What's new?
Nothing really.
And this is a conversation at the doctor's clinic between doctor and patient with a bad cold and cough.
Good morning.
Good morning, Dr. Setia.
And how are we today?
Not good. I have a bad cold and a cough. Third is a conversation at the department meeting. And this is a conversation at the department meeting, the project manager with team.
Well, thank you, Rao, for the input. I'm afraid it's time to leave, or you might miss your bus.
Oh, okay. Perhaps I can talk to you tomorrow. Maybe.
I'm pretty busy tomorrow, in the morning. But the afternoon, maybe.
Goodbye.
Travel agency client with a complaint manager. And that's what happened.
I'm extremely sorry for the inconvenience. I'll personally look into the matter.
I hope you will.
I definitely will. I will get in touch with you soon. Goodbye, ma'am.
Goodbye. Track T2. Now let us go to lesson 2 of the workbook 2A. Let us listen to the example first.
It's very hot today.
Would you like me to turn on the AC?
This printer is not working.
Shall I call the maintenance department?
I wonder if my hotel booking has been done.
Yes, it has, ma'am. Shall I reconfirm?
I want to get this document translated into English.
Would you like me to ask Martin?
We should have a meeting of all department heads.
Should I fix it for tomorrow afternoon?
Track T3. Now let us refer to lesson 3 of the workbook 2A. Mr. and Mrs. Jadeja are planning a trekking holiday in the Himalayas. They are at See the World travel agents to book a holiday. Parts of the conversation is given. Complete the rest of the conversation using the cues. You are going to hear a conversation between a travel agent and a couple, Mr. Anup Jadeja and Shobha Jadeja.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma'am. How can I help you?
Good morning. I'm Anup Jadeja and this is my wife Shobha.
Pleased to meet you.
We'd like to find out about the holiday packages you offer.
We have different holiday packages. What sort of holiday are you looking for?
Well, we want to go on a trekking holiday in the Himalayas.
You've come to the right place. We have introduced a special trekking holiday package this year, the Sarpaz Trek.
For how many days is this package?
And how much does it cost?
Please take this brochure. It has all the details.
Thank you.
We'll go through the brochure and decide.
Sure. But please remember the number of people is limited on this track. We work on a first come first serve basis.
We won't. Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye.
Goodbye. I hope I'll see you soon.
Track T4. Now refer to Unit 1, Section 1.2.2.1, Part C, Positive Feedback or Back Channel Feedback. This term refers to signals listeners send to speakers to assure them that they are paying attention to what is being said. These signals can be words such as yes, quiet, really, you don't say I know, I see, or they can just be sounds such as uh-huh. It is considered very rude if there is no positive feedback during a conversation. There are two versions of the same conversation, one without positive feedback and one with it. Which do you prefer and why? Let us first listen to version 1 of the conversation, which has a negative feedback, that is, it is without the positive feedback.
Oh, there you are.
Ouch! Oh!
When did you get here?
Just now, our bus met with an accident.
What happened?
Do you know the narrow bridge on the canal? It has place just for 2 vehicles. Well, a tempo was coming along quite fast from the other side. We would have passed each other comfortably. Suddenly, a motorcyclist decided to overtake the tempo. Our driver tried to avoid a head-on collision. He turned to the left and collided with the wall. All of us were thrown around, but luckily, no one died. I'm black and blue all over. Ooh! Are you listening?
Yes. Do you think you could handle the accident insurance policy offered by Great Insurance Company?
And now, let us listen to the version 2 of the same conversation, and this one happens to be with the positive feedback.
Oh, there you are.
Ouch.
When did you get here?
Just now. You know, our bus met with an accident.
Oh, what happened?
Do you know the narrow bridge on the canal?
Oh, yes, I do.
You know, it has place just for 2 vehicles.
Right.
Well, a tempo was coming along quite fast from the other side. We would have passed each other comfortably. Suddenly, a motorcyclist decided to overtake the tempo.
Really?
Yeah, our driver tried to avoid a head-on collision. He turned to the left and collided with the wall.
Ouch.
All of us were thrown around, but luckily, no one died.
Thank God.
Ah, yes. I'm black and blue all over though.
Oh, poor you. I'm really sorry about this. Well, do you think you could handle the accident insurance policy offered by Great Insurance Company?
Track T5. Now, refer to the Unit 1, Section 1.5, Small Talk. Listen to these dialogues at reception.
Hello, Mr. Kumar. Welcome to Kolkata.
Oh, hello, Miss Dang.
Did you have a good journey?
Yes, I did. Except that we were delayed for half an hour due to air traffic congestion.
Oh dear. I hope it wasn't too bad. Mr. Talwar, our MD is waiting for you. Shall we go to his office?
Sure, perhaps you could get printouts of the estimates. It's on this pen drive.
And now let us listen to the conversation at the lift lobby.
Hello,
Oh, hello.
my name's Bradman. I'm the new sales manager.
Good to meet you. I'm Vikramaditya, Vicky for short. I work in production.
With Dr. Sahu?
Yes, do you know him?
Not really. I've read his report on slack time reduction.
Ah, here's the lift. Which floor?
Third, please. Thanks.
You're welcome.
At office party.
Hello, Sheila. I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Wong. Mr. Wong, this is Sheila Mathur.
Hello, Mr. Wong. Welcome to India.
Thank you, Miss Mathur.
Oh, call me Sheila, please. Are you from China, Mr. Wong?
No, I'm from Hong Kong.
I know. You are the person who started the innovative training program, right?
Well,
Is this your first visit to India?
yes it is, and I'm very excited.
Tell me, do you...
Track T6. Now let us refer to Workbook 2A Lesson 4 Part 2. Complete the dialogues. Listen to model dialogues. This is a dialogue, rather conversation, between Miss George and Miss Bellamy. Both of them are introduced by A. Now let us listen to the model dialogue.
Miss George, I'd like you to meet Miss Bellany from Italy.
Hello, Miss Bellini. I've been looking forward to meeting you.
Hello, Miss George. It's nice to meet you too. Please call me Maria.
Is this your first visit to India?
Yes, it is. I'm looking forward to seeing the Taj Mahal.
I'm sure you'll enjoy your visit.
Part 2.
This is Mr. Fernando from Sri Lanka, and this is Miss George, our HR manager.
Hello, Mr. Fernando. Pleased to meet you.
Oh, hello, Miss George. Pleased to meet you too.
Was it a good flight?
Actually, no. It was bumpy because of the turbulence, and it was raining too.
Oh, what a shame. So you didn't get an aerial view of our city.
No, but I'm planning to come here again.
That would be great.
Track T7. Refer to Block 2, Unit 2 on the telephone. Section 2.1.2 Making a phone call. Listen to a director of a marketing company talking about how he trains new recruits in his company to make phone calls. As you listen, tick the right points.
What do I tell new recruits about how to make phone calls? Let me see. The first thing I tell them is to check whether they have the correct number. I have had employees talk for more than a minute before realizing that they have the wrong number, and on expensive overseas calls too. It really doesn't take much to say, hello, is that 234-5678? And connected to this is another thing. Ask whether you are speaking to the right person. Otherwise, you'll end up talking to the wrong person and wasting time. Names matter. It matters whether you are talking to a Mr. Srinivas or a Mr. Srinivasan in Chennai. It becomes trickier with foreign names. Is it Anderson or Henderson? Secondly, I tell recruits that they should identify themselves when they are connected to the right person. Say who you are and from which company you are calling. The receiver would like to know who you are and which company you are calling from. Doing this saves time and misunderstanding. When you identify yourself, give your name and the name of the company slowly and clearly. If the person you are speaking to does not get the name, repeat it. Perhaps even spell it. We often get bad lines. I think it's a waste of time to persist with a call if the line is bad. I tell my people to say, you'll call back later and try again immediately. This method is more effective. Before making the call, think for a minute why you're making the call. This will remind you of the purpose of the call. Make a note of it. And if you're passing on important information like numbers, time, place, etc., make a note of these before the call. Don't depend on your memory. It's all too easy to say 634-7293 instead of 634-7923. Keep some paper and a pen or pencil handy. It makes a very bad impression on your client if you say, "Oh, please hold on, I'll get some paper and a pencil. Sorry to keep you waiting." How should you sound on the phone? Friendly, of course. Do you know if you smile while speak on the phone, the smile is reflected in your voice. Your voice sounds friendly. Don't interrupt when the person is speaking. It is rude and counterproductive. Wait for the person to finish speaking before you say something. We can't always predict what the person on the other side is going to say. Important information may be lost if you interrupt. And please, don't call during a person's lunch hour unless it is very, very important. By the way, there's another very important thing. Try to avoid abbreviations. There is no guarantee that the person you are speaking to understands these abbreviations. There can be a lot of miscommunication if you use a lot of abbreviations. Oh, and avoid using too many technical terms. You don't have to show off how clever you are.
Track T8. Now refer to Workbook 2B, Lesson 1, Part A. Listen to a telephone conversation.
Paper Chase Limited. Good morning.
Good morning. I'd like to speak to Mr. Barua.
Who's speaking?
My name is Atul Agnihotri. I'm from Perma Inc. Limited.
Hold the line, please. I'll connect you to him.
Thank you.
Now refer to Workbook 2B, Lesson 1, Part B. Listen to a telephone conversation.
Bar Black Imports. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. This is Jan Blight.
Sorry, what's your name, please?
Blight. Jan Blight. Can I speak to Jenny Rang?
Just a moment. I'll see if she's in.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. She's in a meeting. Can I take a message?
Sure. Please ask her to call me before 5 today.
Does she have your number?
Yes, she does.
Thank you, Mr. Blight. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Track T10. Refer to Workbook 2B, Lesson 1, Part 2. Matching the functions and the phrases. Sentences. I beg your pardon. I didn't catch that.
Asking for repetition.
Shall I ask X to call you back?
Offering to help.
Okay, I have got that.
Acknowledging repetition.
Hello, this is...
Introducing yourself.
I'm calling about.
Stating reason for the call.
Please ask him to call me.
Leaving a message.
Track T11. Refer to Workbook 2B, Unit 2, Lesson 2. This is the improved telephone conversation. Listen to it.
Good afternoon. Bhir speaking.
Hello, this is Ranga here.
Hello, Ranga. I haven't been able to contact you for some time. When do you think we'll get our consignment?
Definitely by next Friday. The traffic on NH7 is awful and our trucks could get held up, you know.
I see. But we do need the consignment by Thursday evening. It's important.
Let's see what I can do. Till what time does your office work?
Till 7 p.m.?
Do you think you could take delivery on Thursday night?
Sure. I can keep the office open late, but you must guarantee delivery.
I'll see that the consignment reaches you by Thursday night. That's a promise.
Thank you very much, Ranga. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Track T12. Refer to Workbook 2B, Unit 2, Lesson 2, Part B.
Good morning, Hero Exports.
Good morning. I'm Masood from Diamond Imports. Can I speak to Miss Dutt, please?
Oh, sorry, but Miss Dutt is not in.
Do you know when she'll be available?
She's in Amsterdam, attending a conference. She'll be away for some time. Can I take a message?
Sure, thanks. Could you ask Miss Dutt to call me as soon as possible?
Certainly. Could you give me your name again, please? And your contact number?
It's Masood. M-A-S-O-O-D. The number is 9844484000.
That's Mr. Masood, 9844484000.
Right. Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye, sir.
It is not unusual for people to form perceptions about us based on our speaking skills. Speaking effectively projects you and your organization in the right light. The secret to effective speaking is as simple as ABC. A is for accuracy. Share accurate information. B is for brevity. Information should be concise and crisp. C is for clarity, which means your speech pattern should be clear. Another principle is to kiss the speaker. I know that this may surprise you, but kiss literally doesn't mean you kiss the speaker, but it stands for keep it short and simple.
That was a program on Speaking Skills Part 1 for BPO, ITES and related sectors. The participants were Lalima Aneja Dang, Akanksha Kochar, Amit Sethi and Sushant Malhotra. Sound recording R.S. Pisht, editing Sadan Lal, content coordinator Dr. M.C. Nair and production assistant Kamal Kumar. This program was produced by M. Rajamannar and it came to you from Indira Gandhi National Open University.